Alright, folks, this could be it. This is our 10th stream of Shadowrun Hong Kong. Are you excited? We're on our way to hopefully rescue our dad before he can be brainwashed. Getting on the train here. Great Prosperity Tower to rescue Raymond Black. That is the plan. Of course, have to bring our brother along. It's a standard team setup should do, I guess.
Be a safe escalator user. Hold the handrail and take care of children and the elderly.
Okay. There's a tower infiltrating the headquarters of a megacorp and locating Raymond Block will be a challenge enough. Extricating him from his mother's assist device before his memories are permanently altered is another thing altogether. You hope the MTR South Island line and roll noisily down to the nearby island of Applichao, a dense forest of soaring skyscrapers and corporate greed. Amid the blending innocuously with its neighbors stands Prosperity Tower emerging from the MTR station. You will find a delivery van waiting for you just where the strangler bow said it would be. You pull the van around the building to the loading dock of Sang Mechanical Services and its CEO, Josephine Sang. Dunkin' Donuts should have one of those. I know you have healing, but dock wagon for our lady Becker friend as well. There's room for another spell that we should probably use, shouldn't we? Already has that. It's slow spell could be useful. Karma available to improve the character's and skills on this camera screen. I don't know, it's like 4 points of karma. A metallic scent hits you as you enter the loading dock. A swirl of gas, oil, and steel packing crates. A fluorescent lighting above casts a gross hue throughout the dingy garage. One of the lights in the corner is out, smashed by the looks of it. It seems the behind-the-scenes world of Sang is just as dirty as its business practices. Not far in front of you stands a couple of corporate workers, unaware of, or at least indifferent to your presence. Security may look tight. We're not in yet. Words will only get us so far. Things are bound to get heated eventually. Just prepare to cover your ass when the bullets fly. There's a lot to get past before we can get to Raymond. He's right. Keep our objectives in sight. Kindly said we can find information on Raymond's location, security stations. It'll get tricky getting into them, but once we do, that's also where we can cut the alarm system. Once we find Raymond, I'd be happy to help with his liberation. Oh, and for the Sang security passes, we shouldn't rely solely on them. They'll help, but using them alongside our own wits will be most effective. Did I remember to bring my wits? That's the question. Loading dock supervisor is glued to his monitor, his hand holding a sound piece up to his right ear. You hear a faint cheer come from the device, and he shoves his fist in the air in triumph. Score! His eyes now off the screen, he spots you. Well, it's about time. You really the special courier Wuxing sent to deliver our load of viral controller chips? I thought I was delivering pizza. Yeah, I get it. Books, covers, don't judge them, whatever. Still, I need to see your credentials. I hear you are, sir. His eyes dart over the ID, glances at you before sighing and pushing it away. Checks out, huh? Delivery standards really have dropped these days. Take the shipment to the security station in the sub-basement. Store here will lead you to the right floor. Once you check things at the station, head back here. Don't wander off. Your clearance is for the sub-basement. The sub-basement only. Guards around here are strict as sin. Made a joke to one once and he nearly glared me in half. I swear, most other sense of humor surgically removed. Gotcha. It's okay to leave the van here. Crew's on lunch, so you should have plenty of time. We'll buzz you in once you get back. BBL, friend. Sign say. Maintenance manager. Security. What are we supposed to be doing? Location my hacking security station. Bang on the door. Crazy. Can they get in through maintenance, do you think? We strangle the manager and take his key. Greeted by the sight of a dwarf leaning against the desk, nose deep in a book. The plaque next to her lip reads Maintenance Lead. He holds up her finger to silence you, eyes locked on her story. A moment later, she dog-ears her page and sets the book on top of the desk. By the way, she sizes you up. You can tell she's not in the business of making friends. Yes? Here's my corporate etiquette, to say no employee orientation told me to report here for training assignments till the next shift rotation. Before you do anything around here, you've got to change with those ridiculous clothes at the locker room and grab the uniform. Show some goddamn company pride. Well, at least they finally sent me somebody here. The locker code. Okay. 627. Can't even bang on the door anymore. Uh-huh. Ah, fellow orc. It is supposed to be. First day I was told to report here. Well then, welcome to shit show that is floor B3. Our boss is a dick, bad at everything, and loves to blame others. That's why the company put her down here. Any tips? Yeah, don't fuck up. You're at Sang now. Not even the god-awful boss will tolerate anything less than your best. In fact, I suggest you make it a habit to check in with her early. She hates it when people are late, and with how much she enjoys pointing that finger. Stay on her good side. Bucks. Lock her and heads out. Come back. Which was 627. Lock opens, the faint click inside a shrink-wrap saying maintenance uniforms. Oh boy. Naked. The rest of your team begrudgingly rifles through their locker, picking out the uniforms closest to their size. One by one, they button up. As soon as the hodgepodge of frumpy maintenance workers stand before you. Tight in the arms, but great on the hips. I could really grab the dance floor in this. She swivels her hips and spins on her heel. Comes back around, she grabs her chin and strikes a pose. This is the pose I'll use to win hearts. Blue steel. He straightens up and pats the uniform. Hope saying, doesn't mind if I keep this. Are they going to attack me? Because I have the option of drawing my gun there. My so-called Decker can't even hack that security door for some reason. First aid station. If I go back here and talk to her, she'll give us something to do, give us an excuse. Much better, should I assume this is your new sector? They told me. For time, I get some help down here. I've got a task to break in you fast. The autocoupler in the main terminal's out. Flow regulators need a restart. Engage airflow mixers. And then report back to me. Start the flow mixers. If you say so. Standard model terminal, everything looks fairly basic. Controls, you notice something flashing in the corner. Message titled Urgent. Urgent. Thomas Young. Lee, I need you to get your maintenance together and fix the climate turbine. Make it top priority. Been radiating heat on warm for days and cooling on cold days. People around the office are getting pissy. I'm not going to take their shit on your behalf, so the longer you wait, the more your quarterly review will suffer. Thomas Young, Vice President of Building Maintenance. That's your message's work order, red sense. Accepts. Yes, no. Yes, that's out. Controls. Walk away. Good work, rookie. That's all I need now. Why don't you take a break? I'll just go outside my office. I go to date with a new novel. Great, oh wait, did I mention the terminal had another maintenance request on it? Someone fix a turbine. Accepted the task. Roger ends the desk. What? You signed up the goddamn turbine engine? Can't do that. I need at least proof 3 little text to do an evaluation of the thing. more the best set in the system, the worse it'll look for us anyway. Anger drains from me, close your eyes and rub your temple. Shit, rookie. Sign off the order, we've got to do it or the department is sunk. What we're gonna do, you head from the turbine and all controls from there. Very important, very expensive piece of machinery, so you do exactly what I say. Get it? Get it. Five video windows will open in the middle of the terminal screen. You see the face of the ever-tense maintenance manager glaring back at you. Alright, rookie, start the turbine standby mode. So electronics should be working. I need you to troubleshoot the issue from your end while I'll reference the machine's manual on my end. Now let's see. It says we should start by repressurizing the hydraulics. There should be a program on your terminal specifically for monitoring and controlling the turbine. Once you're there, select the hydraulics and hit the appropriate command. Right? Well, that's something. Indicator lights are still red, though. Something's in the engine semi-motor connection becomes misaligned, so try adjusting that. Shouldn't need to move it more than a couple of centimeters. Done. Huh. There's a rotator needs to be recalibrated. And something groans inside the turbine. The base of the rotor begins to rumble. Hey, that's it. Well, the noise fool you. We've identified the problem. The rotor must have been recalibrated the opposite of what it needed. We're trying it. Fix the turbine. Give it a go. What do I have to gain by sabotaging the turbine? Rumbling lights, the machine ready, and its indicator lights turn green, so I want to do great work. Rumbling lights, time your next review. Anything else I can do? Once you're new here, that means part-time, right? So it's just you have on home, because if some great deserve it after this, alright. Can I still sabotage it if I want? Alright, froze your approach, he looks giddy, maybe antsy, as he flags his hand, blows the handgun. Oh, area's off limits. Looks like personnel are allowed to area of identification. Move my SANG security pass. It does set me up for new employee orientation. Your words seems to relax. You glance at your passes, hardly long enough to read anything. He turns his gaze to you. Oh, welcome aboard. Pretty new myself. Finished up orientation a month ago. Go on ahead and good luck. Keep up the good work. Commander, which elevator? Large panel covered in buttons. Side buttons are left unlabeled. Note from the plastic reads data, which floors have security stations. Do I? We start off with sales and acquisitions. Okay, bit of a hiccup there. Kind of scared. Timid woman looks at you from her station. Excuse me, sir, the saying employees on this floor may only be seen through pre-approved appointments. Not even maintenance exempt. Do you have an appointment? You're Shadowrun. Meeting with Mr. Johnson. It's that nice to meet you. She knows what that means. You watch your messed up security response. I believe right now we're calling security. I don't know what kind of community thing we are. It's saying industries, but I do know that While it's fluttered, she stops speaking. She appears to be listening to something, mostly through her headset. Later, nervous, professional calm. Mr. Johnson will see you in the executives. Damn right. Or it's your ass. There. Okay. Is that in there? Woman in large uniform. Smell. Something I can do for you? Maintenance issues. Think you're running an order here? Absolutely, no problems here, but my office rarely does. Our sales team is saying top performer. The contracts and acquisitions team, the south of us, are the checkpoint officer. They are bound to be mired in technical problems, and expecting from professional slackers. Sounds like my kind of place. What do you want? I'll give you, I'd say, quarterlies around the corner. How's your team doing? And you talk about it? Yeah, why not? Don't ever see you again. I could use a venting session. I'd stack ranking here. My team, contracts, and acquisitions is deep to end, but I do not believe we're slackers like the sales would have you believe. Bites the word sales reeks of enmity. Because our system is based on merit, we're working our asses off over here, while sales doesn't even have to lift a finger. While they've ranked ahead of us, they're way behind work-wise. Well, guess what? The Saint doesn't care about it. All they look at are the ranks. Come to the quarterly review. Whoever's last in the stack rankings will get demoted, or worse, sent back to the training pool. But the other team is taking advantage of the situation too. You don't have to tell me. Sales is reveling in our distress, rubbing their success in our faces. But it's not just that, they're also undermining our work by denying important data to order and our contracts to sang upper management, as if the rankings weren't enough. What if I could get you that data? Well, that's what's in it for you. Border security station, I'm sure we can arrange something. Or if you have help to tilt the balance between your team and sales. What do you think? I have the code, but what? I'm not supposed to have it. I technically don't have the credentials either. I'm kind of seeing one of the guys in security. He wanted me to have a safe place in case anything ever happened here. Don't worry, if anything comes to it, I'll take the heat. Okay, I'll do it. The sales team's data, their station code, that's the deal. Nodes, you say? Oh, they're in there. Oh, good thing go to. So it's public terminal? Look at that, look out of here. Because the word of a level 8 maintenance issue right in your office. It's not fixed now, things get messy. I need everyone out of this room in the next half hour. It was open, ritual initial surprise drains away, looks doubtful. What kind of issue are we talking about? Very serious issue. How valuable time is this repair job's top priority? I'll be a note. Time before it takes you to grab a soy calf. Time is valuable, as befits of our importance. I appreciate respect and high priority we've been given. Return shortly, so you best be finished by the time we're back. No problem, I'll fix in a flash. See that you do. I suppose. You see what I see. Parents, wait, I got this. In a matter of seconds, she's under a string of commands that transferred several classified files on the data stick, casually dropped in your hand. It's been defeated, you're welcome. There you go. That's perfect. Thank you. As promised, here's the code. Look at fierce in this freezer. I'm not going to get any trouble, right? You covered your trail. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, baby doll. What's this? Right now, we're gonna go. I mean, this doesn't have to be called. I mean, building this window doesn't take a moment. That's the angel. The angel at the pass. Only one of the routine bugs. Policies. Get that unless you're not who you say you are. Look what you did. I think they overreacted, quite frankly. That's what I say. Pretty weak ass. Gotta say. Wow. What's that do? Yeah, it's again failed. You guys are idiots. Disgusting. Money. I think no move. Big weak ass seal, I gotta say. Ugly or well shaded. Seriously? You couldn't just do that? Have mercy. Anything there, probably. Right? Oh my god. No. How was I supposed to avoid that? Seriously ugly. Oh, they're just, it's area? They're ugly. They're ugly. Killer. Country is the online. Only thinks so. Also, oh, I was thinking that was the spell so I'm looking for. Go, 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 go. What? Node and connected node. You want to see some? Coup de grace. Alright. Can't take cover there because that stupid thing will see me. That's just a self buff. Let's do that, yeah. It does use all 3 turns, I guess. Wow. conserve ammo, 7 out of 15 till the achievement, apparently. Wow. That shall suffice. Hello? Come in. Ah! The hell you doing? Pay attention to where the track is on that thing, eh? Everyone's favorite minigame coming up. Everyone likes numbers. 8477. 8396. 74549. 72854. 974296. 555174. 7785517. Oh yeah. Easy peasy. Announcement. The Sangs company has increased its security measures to a company-wide movement to protect its investments. Sangs actions in this matter are to remain company knowledge only. Mention or a leak of this information will not be tolerated. Employees found guilty of divulging said security movement as such parties will be blacklisted, purged from Sang Mechanical Services. Security protocols will be double throat saying proper. In case of Laboratory 12, security will be enhanced threefold for optimum protection. Those who work in Laboratory 12 will be upgraded to Omega level clearance. Admittance to Laboratory will be heavily monitored. All visitors must have Omega clearance or higher with critical business in the area. Captain of the station has pre-approved a limit release of Laboratory 12's elevator code to Omega personnel. Receipt of this message is proof of your authorization. Warning, this information is highly sensitive and should remain restricted to Omega plus knowledge only. Violators experience aforementioned blacklisting company purging. Digital conversations have been sent from the floor. Appears one in particular exchange between Sang executive and employee account looks promising. We gotta get on that, don't we? I was informed that you're the best person on contact regarding passcodes for Magical Research Center. Recruit to the accounting team. Now with security being so tight, I lack access to the center's files and that's necessary to perform my biannual accounting report. I'd appreciate it if you send me codes of POD today. No. What you're asking is extremely unorthodox and in blatant disregard of company protocol. My department is under constant scrutiny and I can't afford a leak. You'll have to go through the proper channels and fill out the required paperwork if you want the passcodes. Dear Miss Lin Zhao, allow me to rephrase your earlier request. You send me passcodes and I'll review Magical Research Center's finances. Heard your lab's been hemorrhaging funds this last quarter. Perhaps could massage those numbers to make the lab appear more monetarily efficient. Attach the passcodes from my department's core system terminal. You will access the system under my direct supervision. Very nice, very nice. She's pretty. 0. I want that fucker so with it. How was that 81 and this is 87? I don't know. What the fuck are you missing? Out in the open. Oh! Do your Overwatch, man. What's the problem? Right. do. I think I'll do lots of them. Hello? How would you do it? I never knew you could actually tell him to do like a specific move as Overwatch. I thought he just like did his regular attack. But here, no. There it is. Nice stuff. I thought I was like supposed to cut the alarm in there, but there was nowhere to do it. It wouldn't let me go through that other way. See, it's easy, isn't it? Or something. Always with the grenades. Oh, those little lines. Confused how you can use Overwatch and like his just broken. Buddy, you're starting to piss me off. Oops. 83. Missed on an 83, folks. You all saw it. Grab the heal. immediately. Right, sidewinders. You're stupid. You're stupid. Oh my gosh, you're going to waste millions. There's some breathing room. What's in here, you think? We should have gone. Hey, buddy, I heard you heard the racket outside. We're not scared. Officer McSpan stands before you, casually checks his watch. He addresses you. His voice turns to boredom. So many things with more discretion. Runner, I thought you know better. It's too late. Change tax now with all the dead guards around here. Have we met? So now I consider myself a great judge of character. And now that you're here, you have a choice to make. Fight me or walk away. No more blood than required. Besides, bullets are expensive. Reasonable man. Good luck to you. That's it? Could I have avoided that whole fight? Access scores 4 or 5. What was it? 44526. So, second sequence. That is man beside it. They're able, you know, to plus in his data, which floors at security stations. What? News to me. It's where going to dermatological research. Huh? Yeah, just because he's so stupid. As you're horny. So stupid. Nope. Oh, really? Light cover, at least. understood. Good night, sweet prince. Oh, hi, Asian. Not there. 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 Enough with the fucking grenades already. What? Where are these animals doing there? Jingles. They're ugly. They're ugly. They're just... Oh. Another grenade! Wow. Puerto Rico? Because I was losing. The only thing. code for that still? Ah. One of these, isn't it? That's the ugly owners. Good. And yes, do not enter, it says. Brittany just then. No, 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 no. What have we here? Spirit there, which is cool. Nice. Life saving. Okay. Send it to staff. Load what we can. Enough AP, so we'll just pack it in. Or access terminal. Spell bouquet? Sure. $88. Finish him, finish him! Nervous here. Backs to the wall if we can. Okay. 4353. 9582. 21238. 97567. 354544. 889149. 1971189. Almost certain it's this one. Alright, small data archive notes range light appears to be a set of mails tagged Reunitization Data Center. The data center is labeled Special Projects. Review expects in person. The ASIS-based security projects is an accelerated timetable. As such, I required regular updates to track progress with the status of the device. Please forgive my lack of proactive communication. I have been working around the clock to meet your timetable and was ignoring my mail in order to focus on the task. Lab 12 has already been refitted to support the ASIS project, and I have several noted experts on memory modification contracted. The security project is ahead of schedule, despite timing concerns that I articulated in our initial conversation. I stress, however, that even though we are ahead of schedule, the operation's probability of success is low. I just wish the appropriate level of expectations. Any reading? I am pleased that you were ahead of schedule, Mr. Yu, but let's be clear, my expectations are already set. I expect success. Miss Sang, we're at the simple memory wipe or even straight replacement, e.g. swapping one's discrete memory for another. My confidence would be quite high. The technology and our techniques are mature and well documented. The process of replacing seminal event in a subject's timeline and revising its myriad downstream memories is daunting work, even in an open-ended task time frame. Given duration of the task, I cannot in good conscience predict higher a slim probability of success. Progress report. Dealing with the seminal event with prescribed timetable, Edward is 65. The downstream memories appear contradictory or confusing. We'll treat him for a medical condition that linked to senility while we work the bugs out. Yes, now. Oh, what does that tell us? Eight, 9, 7, 3. 7, 6, 1, 9. 7, 9, 8, 1, 2. 4, 7, 8, 9, 4. 9, 4, 9, 5, 7, 8. 5, 3, 1, 4, 7, 3. Got it. Record time. A small quantity of data resides here. The file header says something about a shutdown procedure for Lab 12, but it's bogged down in technical terms with code names that make understanding the contents of the file difficult. Where the data block clearly contains a few passphrases. On dusk and 8 noon. Okay. Annoyed we're still in combat mode. We're all about that. No wounds to heal, I beg to differ. Don't have the code? No, I mean, I don't think I've tried yet. Talking. Screaming, maybe. You really have to see a teacher yell at me. Okay, I guess the card works on this floor as well. It's only me overthinking everything, right? Did you even do these missions without, like, a decker in your party? Is it even possible? Oh, I gotta figure out this pattern here. Go away, you didn't see me. Very good. He's gonna like run around and get seen by him. Goes that way. Oh, of course he turns this way. It makes me want to scream. Wanted to do that fucking AoE, but would have hit her. Screaming, you leave me that alone. This on a 72. Data flag. Go this way. We're even. Hope you find what you were looking for. I better keep me. I have to screen that because he's tired in this now. What's this other stuff? With no soap. They're disgusting. Won't be worse. Of course, what else is known? Awesome. Six, 7, 6, 5. 5, 7, 4, 7. 2, 9, 5, 3, 2. 3, 1, 2, 9, 5. 5, 4, 6, 5, 5, 7. 7, 1, 5, 6, 1, 7. Tells you. Five, 6, 7, 1. 9, 9, 1, 5. 1, 3, 3, 7, 3. 7 and 3. Talking. 9, 8, 8, 7, 5. 8, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. 2, 7, 1, 8, 6, 6. That's one. Captain of the station has pre-approved a limit release of laboratory tells elevator code due to mega personnel. Receive this message as proof here at the station. This one we had before. Here to assist our payment of our priority test subject immediately. You're assigned to the floor's patrols which remain on this floor. No more lending or borrowing other station staff. Others do not take our property. Change code room, which is now 8974. It's not to be shared outside the department. I better keep moving. There's the screen. One shot. I love to see it. Should have done that first, honestly. One deserves it. Okay, so he doesn't turn that way at least. How's that only 55 now? Ah! Oh my god, that is frustrating. Nine, 2, 8, 6. 6, 2, 1, 7. 3, 4, 2, 3, 6. 5, 2, 7, 9, 9. 1, 1, 8, 8, 1, 5. 3, 4, 8, 6, 7, 4. 8, 1, 1, 1, 9, 3, 1. Easy. Back to node, vulnerable network is quickly infected by spoof programs. Within a matter of seconds, programs spread across the system, sending false security alarms through its saying. Security network is becoming less and less stable. Guards pick up summons to locate each harm's origin, they can only find dead ends. Anything around this way? It's not my dog, just. I remember you, little hole sucker. Has he ever come up this way? Oh my god, that thing. Why does it look back here? Seriously. What did we get from in there? And 4? The containment lab. Is karma for anything, you think? I wouldn't be. One more for next range and shotgun. Where was the equipment room? There's another, what the is this? I'll get the memo or something? Oh. Works for me. We can walk away. We have the cards for this, don't we? Room door codes 8974. Is this what this is? That's not it. Oh, at least know what the which of these are now. Well, 44526. And 25301. You would accept it. Access to special box granted. Please approve my ID radio chicken. Oh, turning back. Okay. What we're here for, huh? Elevator codes acquired. You enter the enclosed space, watching the ceiling. Access panel slowly as you make your way to level 12. Lights elevator music turn sharply with the smell of sweat and cordate. The lights in the elevator hit 12. You're late. Pretty captain studies facial cuticles. Quiet intensity. Looks ready to go out a standard challenge, but stops when he sees your maintenance uniform. Raises a weapon. Okay, hold on. You should know the maintenance is not allowed to be here without Omega level escort. You have 2 seconds to produce an Omega level ID. Open fire. Other pants. That does nothing. That does nothing. Oh. Seriously, man? What the fuck are you doing? Like, wow. I hate them. I hate them. Third, captain. Why? Why would you do that? Like, why would you? Alright, so you can finish this guy, no problem? Well, him, no problem, right? Of course. I get married. Impressive work, Sidewinder. Someone managed to miss 2 shots with almost 80%. Wow. Access card. Yes. Access card. Where's the access card? Game saved ominously, I may test. Dad, it's you! How convenient. Tell me to pick up whatever this is before I save you. Plus one of those shiny new computer equipment, an entire room hums with quite efficiency. There's thing occasionally broadcasting quiet alerts, the whole environment breathes high-tech serenity. The centerpiece of the scene is a cockpit-like capsule containing an unconscious form of Raymond Black, reclining peacefully, looks like to be some form of surgical couch. Wires run from myriad ASIS devices to the back of his head. Fixing the scene. Impressive setup, Josephine Sim spent a fortune on this. Isaac fixed on Raymond's unknowing body for social whisper. Holy shit, Raymond. I'm out of there. Come on, some iron klaxon beginning to blare. The door that you enter through slides shut. And you can hear the latching of mechanism gauge is locked tight. Pounding, sound of heavy footsteps resonates on the other side. Bodies approaching, moving a rapid clip. We're gonna do it, real fast, we're about to have company. Going through the range of information on display, eventually find step-by-step instructions for disconnecting a subject from machine while state of operation. The instructions don't look promising. It's hopeless. We can shut this thing down according to normal spec. We don't have the time, the clearance, or the personnel. Maybe we had a weak echelon security clearance, an army of lab techs, but we don't. We have to improvise. Okay, I'm getting him out of there. Only turns, search for ways of performing emergency disconnect from the system. Eventually determine alternative methods, labeled deeply unsafe for removing subject from machine mid-procedure. In order to perform an emergency disconnect, you're going to have to reprogram the memory manually using engrams stored in the ASIS machine's memory. Running this through the terminal would take hours. You'll need a decker to guide the process in real time. If you fail to restore the memory properly, you'll suffer catastrophic neurological damage. Best case scenario, you'll be left invincible. Worst case, you'll die. Terminal checkpoint, initiate an emergency open. money's gone. Wasted all that money. We had a whole ocean to keep out garbage, We were flooding Canada with. Nice. $2,876. 6,521. 4,898. 4,4,586. 7,4,3,399. 1,1,6,279. 6,7,9,4,9,6,8. One's life to approach. Give me a general practice file. In files, you find a list of procedures that govern the safe and remove subjects from the machine. According to the file, all 4 memory engrams need to be locked into the control hub in chronological order. Then, and only then, can subject be ejected without suffering permanent irreversible damage. Post and stream file. What? What two? Is that okay, that's the engram bank we're talking about, yeah. Where's host? What's this failed? Why? What the fuck's going on? That makes me want to know how horny Asian. Wow. Oh, you guys are useless. 2 HP. Wow. Kill one fellow. Oh, nice. Thing was supposed to. Oh, I see. Dawn, noon, dusk, night. Oh, fuck, I'm stupid. I feel so stupid. Okay, should be mandatory calculation. Okay, so it's 1, 4, 2, 3. Dawn is 1. Dawn, noon. 1, 4, 2, 3. I thought I had it figured out there. Oh, fuck. Maybe it starts at night? Could be 3, 1. 3, 1, 4, 2. That makes no. Dawn. Dawn, dusk. Dusk is evening. No, 4, 2, 3, 1. I'm sorry, folks. I got to call in and assist on this one. Engram order. Dawn, noon, dusk, night. That's what I did. You really have to unlock those 4 gates? I mean, I assumed that little thing we found was a shortcut. Four, 9, 3, 8. 5, 9, 8, 6. 1, 8, 9, 9, 4. 7, 9, 7, 8, 8. 5, 6, 5, 1, 2, 6. 4, 9, 9, 4, 2, 7. 1, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1. Engram streaks by, packed in the flow, kept in smoke of tight, distinct memories. Tiny and round, one of them glows, set apart by others' intensity. An aroma, still upon a lake in a summer day, reflective surface disturbed by a single tear as it ripples. By the impact point, a young boy's face reflected in water, grief, fracture, innocence. He traced the character of father in the water with his finger. I go sending mission items. Makes me horny yet. Here's Get him right in. Would you stop shooting my healer, please? Piss me off with them. Realize. I hate when I feel motivated for you all. There ain't no selfish. Remember selfishness. Ooh. Nine, 4, 2, 1. 7, 7, 8, 3. 4, 7, 6, 4, 3. 1, 5, 1, 7, 8. 4, 5, 2, 1, 7, 8. 5, 2, 7, 5, 7, 7. 6, 4, 3, 4, 2, 9, 5. Don't like you. Cascade of engrams, some of the streams pass, checking the currents, capturing distinct memories. From in full, one of them seems to move, then dragging your attention. Youth Center Gymnasium is thick with the scent of adolescence or inspiration, marked by a steady diet of cheap and soy protein. His authority, the youth director, is challenged, and although the boy couldn't be more than 12, they stand eye to eye. The boy looks at his gray hair and sneers. "You better know Kung Fu, mister," Fudge Boy says, and a lot of things. He replies you're smart enough to learn them. Will you be? Okay, I mean, how does you decoy demons or like just... Seven, 9, 2, 5. 8, 3, 2, 4. 3, 9, 9, 5, 8. 3, 6, 2, 2, 5. 3, 4, 5, 7, 5, 3. 6, 4, 3, 3, 9, 6. 7, 6, 6, 6, 2, 6, 8. Ending grounds rolls past, dragging the float, distinct memories. Scream wakes him like an old friend, as it does every night. He pulls the sheets away from his damp body, tumbles to the bathroom, his heart pounding, rinses his face, back to his neck with cool water. Looks up the basement in the mirror and finds an old man staring back at him, a terrified old man. Android didn't. Awesome. The 90%. Wow. I say that all the time. Seriously. I need it. Impressive 2 HP. Already collected, okay. Stupid. So I don't have to listen to it. For some reason, the ones that aren't here aren't as hard to sneak past. Five, 6, 2, 6. 2, 5, 5, 6. 5, 6, 9, 3, 8. 9, 3, 2, 9, 6. 5, 1, 1, 9, 2, 3. 3, 5, 4, 1, 2, 1. 9, 1, 8, 5, 1, 2, 6. A little bit tension on that one. Anticipation. The hall is long and enters its door. He traverses the distance slowly, knowing that he is being observed by his new underlings, and there it is, the newly installed, shining like a mirror on the door, made from real wood, the brass nameplate. Edward Sang, Vice President of Special Projects, fights walls within him. So it's 1, 4, 2, 3. Boy. Executive. 2. 3. Hell, dodge of that? Order? Boy, executives. Executives. Aged. Man. Alright. I guess I overthought that one. I started. No. Hold on, I need to go. This will listen to you. Another one. Did she like ever hit anything? Good job. Awesome. What a bloody mess as well. I'm impressed. far can I stretch this, do you think? Dude, you're getting your face torn off by an elemental. Why are you doing checking a grenade over there? I swear you guys are going to piss me off. Oh my god. Back, Ray Ray. Clean room echoes with your footsteps as you approach the capsule containing Ace's surgical couch. Through the window, you see that the last 8 years have not been kind to Raymond Black. The trauma of his last few days is readily apparent. The pasty pallor of his skin and the white growth of stubble on his chin make him appear far older than 65. While he's unconscious, is just barely moving, his eyes sunken, his jaw slack. Carefully applied to gauze dressing on his balding head surrounds a gleaming metal port, a data jack. A thin bundle of wires run from the jack to the device mounted on the capsule wall. Oh my god. Dad? Duncan. I'm here. Chase is here too. Raymond opens his eyes with a dreamy smile. Hello, Mr. Mello. Good to see you. Could do this. Must be disoriented from the ACES program. Looks like we got him just in time. No time to catch up now, Sidewinder. Gotta move. Good to go. I'm gonna get you out there. Did we kill everyone on our way in or something? Scanning Raymond from the ACES device proves to be straightforward as does getting him out of the capsule and onto the clean room floors. Feels barely weighs anything at all. His breathing's a bit erratic. Raymond seems already steady enough on his feet. Lead on, Chase. I'll be right behind you. You're gonna chase Chase? You fuckers just don't get the message, do you? Hobbit, my little hobbit. What can you do? There's no... Saw that coming. Stationary. Feed on drum, don't they? There's Blair as you hustle Raymond from the Special Projects section of Prosperity Tower, but you encounter no resistance. Raymond unsteadily gropes his way through the corridors of the corporate headquarters, holding your elbow for support. Occasionally, the old man fingers the gauze dressing under his head, a free hand wincing as he touches his tender patch. 10 minutes pass between the time you exit the building and enter the buildings with signs of saying security forces until, like a stream of cockroaches, you scuttle underground into the cool safety of the mass transit tunnels. Pay the fare, grab Raymond, and make your way to the subway platform. The sound of old man's eager breathing probably passing your ear. Seconds tick slowly as you wait for subway train to arrive. Team hustles Raymond a subway car, quietly taking up defensive positions and scoping the platform signs of pursuit. The old man is unsteady on his feet, but he insists on standing under his own power. Grabs a railing and holds on with white knuckles as the train lurches forward. A group of tourists sit nearby, conspicuously avoiding eye contact with any of you. Your crew looks over the old man with the bandage on the back of his head, exchanging meaningful expressions. Raymond squints at the odd group surrounding him, but his nod indicates that he understands he's among friends. Wu drags his goggles off his head, bending his knees to get a better look at his foster father. A tangled knot of relief, compassion, resentment, and hurt turns the younger man's face as he wrestles with confusion emotions. Fear of his father's health overcomes him. Raymond, are you alright, little man? I fought against the reprogramming. The old man's voice is little more than soft croak. His eyes are sunken, surrounded by dark circles. Mother's medical technology must be amazing. It's hard to believe he's walking under his own power so soon after surgery. Yeah, well, Grandma's an amazing woman. Her high-tech brain surgery, her ownership of the cops, her execution of my partner and those renters. Oh, and by the way, she had the Plastic X-Man snatch her own son. Amazing woman. Let's just get some answers. Yeah, you're right. So I won't win anything. This man, whoever he is, has a lot of explaining to do. Are you ready to start telling us the truth, Edward? Old man tilted his head, and the orc towering above him with exhausted jaw sets firm. Yes, Duncan, I'm ready to tell you everything. I had planned to explain it all when you arrived in Hong Kong. Hong Kong. Here now, right? You are here, and I'm grateful for what you've done for me, all that you needed to do. More than just exhaustion, the words are challenging for him to speak. Old man leans back on the wall in the subway car and gathers his thoughts. He seems to swoon for a moment, but then inhales deeply, swallows hard, pulls himself erect. My name is Edward Sang. I'm the only son of Josephine Sang, the CEO of Sang's Mechanical Services, heir to the company. Before I left Hong Kong, I was the vice president of Special Projects, an up-and-coming star of the company. Was Prosperity one of your special projects? Something you've ever seen? Watched the retired old man's fierce shame. You've heard of it, Prosperity, I see. Takes deep breath, the labored croak of his voice drops monotone. As part of the project, my mother had vision to rebuild Kowloon Walled City, walking neighborhood for underprivileged citizens, fully integrated with job training programs, co-op childcare, drug counseling centers. A new approach to low-income housing in the East. The springboard to his prosperity for hundreds of thousands. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a place I grew up in. Mother personally oversaw every aspect of the project to ensure every detail was executed properly. Chose each project manager herself. Had regular status meetings with architects, builders, visited the work site for surprise inspections. She was driven to make her renewed, revitalized walled city a success. She didn't do till a thoughtful prosperity thing, did she? Not true. Mother's plan was excellent, but the walled city wasn't in the prosperity project. Covers his eyes, the liver-spotted hand, the dread radiating off him like the sting of decaying meat. Prosperity was something I built at the center of the walled city. A moment later, an invisible grip takes hold of your chest, constricts it, squeezes the air from your lungs, your vision grays, from the edges of the world surges backward, leaving you suspended in the distance, on the periphery of reality. Something is hurtling towards you, approaching from the fringe of your mind, like a bullet train that screams overhead, closer and closer, pulls upon you, overwhelming with its presence. And then nothing, silence. Until the scream pierces your consciousness, pulls you screaming to its source. You're back in the walled city, city darkness. Hello. Your mind wrenches, inverts, and violently jerks back to your skull. Your stomach cramps hard. The taste of the bile burns your throat. A thin trickle of cold sweat slides down the small of your back, and your eyes refuse to focus. The crew fares no better. Goblet pulls herself from the floor. Madness. And Folly squeaking worriedly in folds of her clothing. Icicle grips a railing, and back to the group, stretching silently. He breathes deeply, hands on his knees. That wasn't a dream. That was something else. It was a vision. I saw some sort of machine inside the walled city. It was churning something. It felt wrong, impossible. I think it was ripping. I don't know. Reality. It was ripping a hole in reality. If we have just fallen in over our heads. When did Gaichu get here? What the hell was that, Raymond? No answer. He spins to find Raymond cowering, his head in his hands, shuddering and weeping. She's here. On his shoulder. Breathe, Raymond, breathe. Shouldn't have waited, shouldn't have hit. She's here, the queen with 1,000 teeth. I left prosperity in there, I left prosperity in there, I left prosperity in there. Uh-oh, looks like Raymond's gone bye-bye. Shh, drop it. Edric, can you hear me? And throw a frozen name. For Raymond. His eyes open, voice weak, hasn't disconnected. Are we in the subway? Why is he stuttering? He's not. I used to stutter. It doesn't sound like a stutter to me. Something else is going on. Could be the visions, could be the aborted brain surgery, some combination of the two. Something bad is happening that began a long time ago, and I'm responsible. The Queen, prosperity. Queen with 1,000 teeth. These dreams, visions, they've been coming to you for a long time, haven't they? Yes, oh yes, I've been plagued by the nightmares of a long time. They began years ago, sporadically at first, vague dreams, wrapped tight with guilt, with shame. Until the last 2 years when the frequency began to increase. Then the imagery clarified, started to repeat. Teeth, thousands and thousands of teeth. And the sounds of suffering began to drown out even my waking thoughts. That's when I knew I had to come back. To do what? To correct a mistake I made a long time ago. My fault, prosperity, all those people, those poor people. We worked on the old city? Yes, we rebuilt in 2031 a new approach to low-income housing. I was in charge of special projects, an experimental project, one that would help countless people if we were successful. We already covered this, Raymond, prosperity. You know about prosperity? Yes, sort of. We already covered this, Raymond. We already know that it's the center of the walled city and that Edward Sang built it. Start at the beginning, Raymond. Tell us what this is about. The beginning, sometime in the 20s, my mother was awarded the contract. The contract rebuilt the development of Walled City. Well, from the results, I'd say your mom kind of blew it. Prosperity failed. I told you, the Walled City wasn't a prosperity project. Prosperity was the fortune engine I built at the center of the Walled City, my special project. Fortune engineering, what are you talking about? You can't create fortune, Raymond. Sure you can, you have feng shui. You kinda can, gun show. Some practitioners of feng shui believe they can do it. Ever heard of the Bagua of the 8 aspirations? No, Gobbet, I must have skipped that school that day. Go on, Gobbet, I want to hear this. It's Neo Feng Shui. Masters of the craft can map the flow of Qi and how it responds to different aspects in someone's life. Fame, relationship, creativity, inner knowledge, health, and fortune. That's 6, so they said there were 8 aspects. I don't remember the other 2, but one of them was definitely fortune. What does your fortune engine do? Fortune engine was destroyed to improve the balance of Qi in a negative environment. Negative Qi environment? Somewhere shitty, like a slum. Like a low-income housing project. I believe that with Fortune engine, the rebuilt old city might never become a slum. But the machine malfunctioned. Malfunctioned how? The mechanism I created to circulate negative Qi in the walled city, it gets stuck. Stuck on what? Raymond rises slowly, pulling the skull from his crumpled heap. His tone turns instructive. Old Raymond, but this time his explanation is halting and weary. Think of the fortunate sort of propeller blade moving through astral space, circulating Qi, keeping it fresh. When Qi flows, when the rhythm is right, the results are positive, fortuitous. When I brought the design for my fortune engine to my mother, she embraced it. She more than embraced it, she bankrolled it, put an entire division of Sang Mechanical under me to develop it. Sounds like a big bet. The biggest of her career. Mother said that if her machine could bring fortune to the I less fortunate, it would prove my theory. And if it could help the poor, imagine what a fortune engine could do to Josephine Sang. That's not what happened, was it? Something went wrong. The people in the old city didn't benefit from your fortune engine, did they, Raymond? Said, Dad, what happened to your fortune engine? Well, it's barely audible. It got stuck. The mechanism I created to circulate negative key in the Vault City got stuck. He do his patience blowing away like autumn leaves in the wind. He rubs his head viciously with frustration. Stuck on what, Raymond? He has a confused look on his face. His lips move soundlessly for several moments. Then close, there was a whisper seizing foster father's face. Stuck on what? Winces at Wu's tone and stumbles back a step. This is the job an old man focuses. Something in astral space. I wasn't sure what. That sounds bad. The machine started pooling negative key, and the Vault City started to fill it with fortunes turned bad. I've been places where feng shui was really bad. It's not what it was in the Vault City. No, key needs to flow. Eventually, an enormous pool of negative key became toxic. Fortunes turned from bad to worse, much worse. My mother's vision for a rebuilt, revitalized Vault City fell to ruin. It took a few years, but the toxic key turned a brand new housing development into a hellish slum. Why didn't you turn it off? We couldn't. Something happened to part of the malfunction. We couldn't turn it off. Why didn't you blow it up? Wrap it in C6 and turn it into a scrap heap? Mother refused. Why? I never found out. She wouldn't tell me. She would only say that it wasn't worth spending the additional resources to figure out how to fix it, or even how to turn it off. She sealed off the maintenance room. Our engineers poured a sarcophagus of thick concrete around it so no one would ever find it. Never find out what we had done. And she wrote the project off as a business loss and moved on like nothing had happened, right? Yes. After that, I left Hong Kong, started a new life in Seattle, found you too. You should have stayed. Tried to do something about it. You were a coward, Raymond. Yes. Yes, Duncan, I was a coward. And the guilt, the burden of my cowardice, gripped me like a visit ice that never loosened. It's eaten me from the inside for 20 years. And then the nightmares began. Horrible. Still, I kept working on a problem, night and day. Did you ever figure out how to stop it? Took me years, even after you left. Make the connections, find what to do. But I did, I figured it out. And still the nightmares intensified until they became unbearable. I knew that I had to come back, fix what I had done. So I contacted you to help me see it through. Mumbles told me you make out as the word coward. There's a little piece missing. What's causing the visions we're having? The machine malfunctioned when the circulator became stuck in astral space. It lodged another domain, and something lived there. Not good. And 20 years of constant force, the circulator began tearing astral space, created a rupture to her domain, and now she's pushing through, and now she's pushing through, and now she's pushing through. Now she's pushing through, alright. Queen with 1,000 fucking teeth. And you brought her here, Raymond. I understand that, Mr. Wu. That's why I came back. I believe she is only partially here. She hasn't pushed her all the way yet. She's probing her new hunting ground must. I know what to do now. Extract the circulator, shut the machine down before she can fully manifest. This got me to the center of the Vault City, to the Fortune Engine. I'll do the rest. Please help me. Help them. Hope this overcomes some very mistakes. When we were kids, right now I get to help you fix yours. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can go back there. It's just not a thing in there, Sidewinder. It's Yama King, a demon goddess. Where trapped is. We can't run, believe me. I want to. It's been all I've been thinking of. APB is still out on us. All those visions, I get a feeling they're gonna stop unless we make them stop. And that fragile little band is the only way to do it. We've got to take him there it is. We've got to help him fix this. I have the opportunity to kill a god. I cannot allow the opportunity to pass unanswered. I hate this fucking country. I hate this life. Chase is right. We owe you, Raymond, and not walking away from that. If you put your master die trying, then we'll be even. I'm no coward. Here groups of people streaming inside the old city, storming the type out to something else. Oh, look at all that karma. Oh my goodness. There it is! Alright guys. Oh, that's been a long stream, I guess, hasn't it? We finally got old Raymond back. Hey for us. Well, thanks for watching as always. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, TikTok. Don't forget Patreon. Give me all your money there. I am Excalibur Forge. And I will wish you a good time wherever you are in the world. Bye bye for now.